There are two things that have surprised me writing this chapter on health development. The first is sort of recurrent tensions in different thinking about health as it relates to development. One is a sense of health in a narrow definitional sense and focused activity and work around delivery, and then the other is sort of broader, more comprehensive definitions of health and more comprehensive action. And this tension is always there. And what was interesting was to see how, if you go back 100 years, you see the similar sorts of tension coming through in at least 2 or 3 different eras and expressing itself in very similar ways. But really this inability to sort of find the middle ground. The second thing is rate of change. And if you think about health outcomes and, say, improvements in child health, although we have a long way to go, if you think about how quickly child survival has improved in the last 40 years, we're saving 10 million more children a year than we were 50 years ago. That's an extraordinary accomplishment. And so despite the fact that there's a huge amount left to do, there really has been, in health anyways, exceptional progress. Yes, I think there is. And it relates a little bit to the point I just said. I think none of us appreciate just how quickly things are changing. And I think implicitly we have a rather static view. I think when you look at the rate of change, what was true today is really not true tomorrow. And yet a lot of our thinking is stuck often in the past. And so I think if we look at not only the rate of change, but the complex number of different types of actors that are involved in health at national level, global level, that challenges us, I think, with respect to notions of single institutional leadership and what I think are sort of static models of development in health. The biggest issue is going to be understanding complex systems. And this relates a little bit to the comment around the plurality of actors that are really shaping health, from the citizen and rapidly changing expectations to technology, which is massively changing sort of the production possibility frontier of health, to different vested interests related to the private sector and the social sector with respect to objectives and expectations, which may converge or may not. And so I think trying to figure out how to manage those systems and make them work in the next 50 years is going to be our preeminent challenge.